Hey, what's up everybody? Brian with Lean. I'm in Northern Ireland today and I am visiting Hampton Conservatories. Let's go check out how they're implementing Lean. Check out the way that they're organizing all their tools. They have everything on a dowel, all the bits, everything's labeled, everything's in its place, very well organized. Now we're looking at a wall of examples of things that they make. So these are trim, and if you pull them right out of the Kaizen foam, you can scan it. That'll take you to an SOP in Gemba Docs and allow you to create this part. Hey, check out this improvement. We have all of our tooling for this machine right next to the machine. While this machine is running, it's making a lot of dust. So they've taken all the tooling and had it in a rack here. Well, they've put plexiglass doors on the front of it, so you can just lift it up to get to the tooling, but it also keeps all the dust from building up on the tooling while the machine is running. Also, you can see they have binders of standard work up here, so it's really easy to figure out how to change the tooling on this machine. On this crosscut saw, check out this. They have all of the ruler routed right into the board here, so it's super easy and super visual. You're not fumbling around with the tape measure to get the right cut length. Throughout the entire factory, they have these awesome places to hang all of the stuff. So Reese can hang their ear protection right here, their tape measures, their batteries, their battery chargers. Everything is in its place, has a home, and is there. Now we're looking at one of their best employees' 3S areas. This is their trolley. As you can see, it's all homemade. They just made it here. It has bins with all the screws. It has crumb trails and where to get it. Everything is red because this is the red area 04. All the way down the side, all the tooling is marked. Everything has a place, everything is in its place. They have this drawer that they made from a tote. Everything's in Kaizen foam. Everything is red, 04, it's labeled. And then down here, instead of just using a regular bottom shelf, they've actually made it a roller. And with that, everything is routed in. So this box right here, you take it out, you can see there's a space for it, so you know it's missing. This is fantastic. Well done, William. Now we are in the production manager's office, and you can see they have all these visual boards in here to help manage the workflow, but also manage employees. So over here we have a skills matrix. We have licenses down here, so if licenses have expired for employees, you know when they're going to expire, so they can make sure that they're up to date. Obviously the skills matrix, what they're trained in, what they're not trained in, the tasks across the top, the people down this side, and then the color dots indicate, obviously green means that they are certified in that. This is new. This is going to be ranking their 3S area. So they're all assigned to an area on this board, and then they're going to score them on how they're holding up their 3S. And this one is super cool. So this is quarterly catch-up. So he has all of his employees on the side, and then each quarter he's doing a check-in with them. So often we batch our annual reviews and no one wants to do it. So one piece flow them, break it down into manageable bites, and help people grow instead of just dictating at the end of the year how they should do it. Everybody wants to rush to get an ERP system, but you can control your workflow with boards like this. They have all of their jobs on a magnet strip that comes across here, so they can just remove this magnet strip, move it wherever it needs to be. Green dots means that the job has been completed across, so they have each task across the top, and then the employees are actually pulling the dots and saying that they're done. So as you can see, their jobs are running like this, so it means that we're on time. So basically the employees come in here every single day and they will change their dots to say they're done, and they will move their picture to the next job that they're working on. This is a great way to keep track of your work in your shop. I highly recommend keeping it simple, doing it visual, and not worrying about an ERP system. Every machine around their entire factory has this authorized to use. So for this one, it's a crosscut saw, and these are the employees that are allowed to use it. But you'll notice right here, they have these squares that are empty. It just says opportunity. So it doesn't mean that just because your picture isn't here, doesn't mean you can't do it. Another thing that's super cool, these are Gemba Docs that need to be created, or SOPs. So we have an outstanding SOP list here, so somebody has the opportunity to make these SOPs on the shop floor while they're doing the work, because it's always easier to do it when you're doing it as opposed to trying to stage the work to do the SOP. Now we're in their stock room, and this thing is mint. They have a 2-bin system, everything's on Kanban, everything has barcodes to scan. They have a computer right here, so you can actually just scan and it will remove it from inventory from their ERP system. They have their Kanbans with where they bought them from. So if it's for, PMH supplies, the card will sit here, so when it comes in, they know exactly where to retrieve it. They have all kinds of references here for barcode scanning in. This thing is freaking mint. Look at how well organized all this area is. You have all of the things here built into a shelf. You have your levels here, and they're marked 3 foot, 6 foot, 2 foot. They have Kanban cards for the stuff that they're using. Their vacuum cups are right here in their space. They're shadow boarded. Everything's in Kaizen foam on the wall. All the tools in their spot, in their hangers, labeled. This is incredible. This work area is such a nice work area. Anyone could come into this work area and get work done at a high level. So Dwayne is telling us this is the best improvement that they've ever made here at Hampton Conservatories. And this is the way that they had to put on this tape onto every piece of edge molding that they had for their windows. As you can see here, this would take them all day. So they were thinking that it probably made the most sense to buy a piece of equipment to do this. But instead, they used their brains. This is, as they say, a $30 or 30 quid piece of wood. And they got a little creative here with a little block, and then they put the tape on a roll back there. So now he's going to start it onto the molding, and then it's going to get inserted into here, and it just shoves through.
And the machine was 45 grand.
So $45,000 for a machine, or 30 bucks and some ingenuity. This is lean thinking, and it's gold standard. This is a really cool improvement where they have material that they need to pull out, and they're constantly trying to count how long it is for the customer getting the right stuff. They built this wonderful cart, and they put this wheel on here, a little customization to put these rollers on, and now they can set it at 0. They can pull the material out, and it will get to the length they need right here. The scissors, they can pull those up, cut, and off they go. On the same trolley, they have their secondary inventory right here, right at the point of use, Kanban cards right here. So when they need to replace a reel like this one, they'll be able to pull it off here, get it installed, turn the Kanban in. Now I'm in their shipping station, and they are using poly bags to seal up components. And they have this tower that they built, and the poly bags are coming through. But let me show you what they're doing on the back end here. They put it on rollers, so this thing can just roll and easily be changed out. Then they don't have to change one every time they need a different length. They have, their 4-inch tube up here, their 8-inch tube here, and their 18-inch here. So no matter what you need, you can just pull it down, pull it under this roller, and start filling up the bags. That was an awesome tour. I'm so sad that the team is off today, but they only work 4 days a week, but I'm so glad that I had the opportunity to see all their improvements. So to the team at Hampton Conservatories, you guys freaking rock. And next time I'm in Ireland, I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna meet you guys, and I'm gonna see all the great improvements that you've made beyond what you have already done. So good job, kudos, and I will catch you guys the next time I'm in Ireland. Banana, 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 banana.